Hey guys, I'm back again. I might have to put these videos together. I accidentally turned it off. So I've done the stitching along here, holding that down, and then I just did a stitching along there. So it's, where are we? If you look on the back, it's just all a slip stitch of what I've done. So now I'm going to, I'll do probably a similar stitch around these ones as well. But what I want to do is I've sharpened these, a pencil. Sort of, it does tend to gather up. I gave it an iron, but it gathers up a little bit. Now I'm just going to get a pencil and I'm going to continue. I'm going to use this as a guide, and I am going to continue and just follow the heart shape around. And I'm going to go out from there as well. There we go. Now this is going to be my first guide. Okay. Do it lightly with a pencil. Pencil can be rubbed out. Okay, we're probably going to stop it around about on that. Okay, is that coming out there? Seems a little, that's better. So just didn't seem to be coming around. There we go. Just want it to be a little bit more rounded rather than so straight. Oop. Okay. Where's that pencil? Okay. Now, that's going to be the first line. I'm probably going to do maybe a few, maybe 3, and I think that would look really nice. I got the idea from Lisa Maddox, one of Lisa Maddox's pieces, so that will help hold that down. So there we go. I do have another pen here somewhere. Now we just got to pick the colour. Do I go with the darker one and then work in lighter, or I do like, actually I might even have a look at some of my DMCs, because we do have, ooh, now that would be nice. I'm just wondering if I start off with a darker one, then go like that, and then maybe even do a blue one, or do a blue one on the outside. I think that might be nice too. I might do a blue one. definitely am going to have that. And I do like that. So we'll see what we are going to work with. So which one did I pick? That one. I did. So what I'm going to do, I could probably start with this bit, is maybe we can start with a little bit lighter and end up going darker around the top. Yes, there we go. Okay. So what I want to do is do a fly stitch. Okay. Which is this stitch here, number 15. So what we are going to do is I'll start it, you start along here and then you go here across, because it's going to be like a chain fly stitch. Okay, so we go down, we go up here, and then across. So this is why you have a line, gives you a bit of a guide of where you can go when you go up there, sort of go opposite. Going through the hole. Go down. Pull it down. Make sure it goes down. See it now, because it is a variegated thread, it'll start to change colour, which it is doing. Hopefully you can see that. I could probably zoom it in, put it underneath. Zoom it in a little bit. There we go. Okay. Now, because it's big, sometimes you've just got to gather it up. I want to get more of a V. So I might make it a little longer. It seems to be getting a little bit straight. There we go. These have come out, so they're starting to see these bits here. They were stitched in, but they look like they've come out, so that's why it gives me a bit of a guideline, and then I'll continue on with it. So, you know, this is called slow stitching, and it is a slow stitching project. Okay. Yep. Go over that bit. Okay. Come out through here. So this part here is going to be holding down some of this. I might go over some of these, might even put some buttons and all that kind of stuff. Maybe highlight that hole, but it's going to have a few more rungs going inside, so that looks so sweet. So yeah, I'll do a few lines. Definitely want to be going there. I do have a rubber here somewhere on the inside. Oh, see, I like that. I like the way that this contrasts against that. I think it looks rather pretty. So go along there, down, across. It doesn't take long for you to run out, but it's all good. I can keep going until I run out of thread, and I'll show you how to finish off. Now if you really want to get really fancy, you can always do little French knots on the end of each of these, but that would be a lot of work. But that's the beauty of these. They can be as fancy or as, you know, do as much as you like or as little as you like. Sometimes you get into these projects and you sort of, it's hard to know when you need to stop. So it's a bit like when I do watercolour. Make it a bit longer. There we go. It starts to look a bit straight. Just make that little Y bit that little bit longer, like this part hanging over. So I'll probably go underneath that. Come back up. Quite like this darker colour. It's good. Okay. We're running out slowly. Okay. Oh. Okay. Might get one more, and then I'll finish off. I don't know if you're like me, got to get as much out of these things as you possibly can. Okay. Okay. Over. And in order to finish off, we're just going to go down and you finish off that way. Okay. Do a couple of, might go back through here and finish off. usually like to do a couple, make sure it's being held, and then when you're starting again, I'll show you. Sometimes finishing off and starting can be a little bit tricky. Okay. Okay. Now, I'm just wondering, I might just restart on the light. Ooh, oh, sorry. That is a shocker. Sorry, guys. That makes you dizzy, doesn't it? Now, so I'll restart on this one. Stuff is falling down everywhere. Oh, yes. Ugh, sorry. Now, yeah, this is what happens. Make it too long. So what I'll do is you come out like here, like you would normally. And then we're going to just go across there. Hopefully that's in camera. Move it over a tad. There we go. Oop. And so we're back on the light colour again, because I thought if we had it on the dark, it would probably be a bit much. Okay, so now we're back into the smear things, because I want some of the dark colour to be around the top. Where's my little doobie? There it is. Okay. There we go. It's a great little stitch. And go over this side. And I was thinking, like, you go all the way around and go to here, and then when you start from that way, because you don't sort of want it to end up going upside down. I don't know, I think it would probably look a bit more unified if it was the same going around. And then when you go on the inside, you could probably do the opposite. So we'll see how we go. Well, that's what I want to do for that. I'll show you what else. We are going to do. So I'll go in and around there, and then I'm probably going to come back again, and then I might even just do a running stitch or something else. So along here, so if you want to do a bit of stitching on these as well, do a bit of homework and like stitch this down, either maybe a blanket stitch or just a little slip stitch, same as what I've done here, because it's being Vliza fixed on. You could probably do that. Same with that. I'm probably going to do some embroidery on these little flowers here. I may even do some embroidery on here, but I don't know. I'll see how I go, because it is beautiful fabric. Probably do some French knots and some running stitch on the leaves. So yeah, so I definitely want to do some embroidery on the roses. So that can be your homework. Hold that down, and then I'll probably come back and show you how I do some stuff on that. And I'll also, in the meantime too, I'll do the same thing. I'll stitch that down just around here, because it's an embroidery. I may not do anything on here. I could do probably along here just to hold it down, maybe just a bit of a running stitch in the same colour as the background so that it's being highlighted, or even go in here as well. So yeah, just that one's just going to be stitched to be held down. So this piece here, would probably just put that in the corner like that, if you can see it. It's going to go like that, and that'll be held down with it like a greeny colour. I'm going to put something over the top of that, so we'll just wait and see. Same with these. So, but I'll work on that when the time comes. We've got a fair bit that we need to do here, but with these, let's hope you're in screen. Check. Yep, here we go. Actually, now is probably a good time to check, because the buttons are going to go along here and we want to check whether they're going to fit. It's a bit wider here than it is here, which is okay. There's Aubrey. Now, I would like to, actually putting a button on there might be nice. So, we start off with maybe one of the bigger ones. You can either do it that way or that way, but I particularly like that. Which one's bigger, the pink or the green? I think the green. Then we'll go to pink. Then we got one of these ones. Actually, no, that bluey one. Then green. And this sort of purpley pink, and then that. I was thinking that might be a good colourway. Oh, there's another one of these. Oh, okay, we've got a couple of them, so I might do that to separate that last one. So how many we've got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think that's one of each colour. Yeah, I just wanted to have them sitting there like that along the edge. And whether I stitch them in, I might get maybe a creamy colour and just do the cream on all of them. And that's not a bad idea, because so at least I know that in here I'll be able to get a second row, and then I'll have the buttons. So these will be used all around. I was thinking of doing some wording, so I might put the word love in here. I'm just going to do a couple little words and maybe some sayings and stuff around it too. So yeah, I like that. So there you go. Oop. I've got a few buttons left. I think we've got 2 of each button by the looks of it. So 8 and 8, 16. Yeah, there's 16 buttons. So there you go. So that's what I will do. Up here, can you see in the next one? So you continue along there, and then you start here and go along there, and then you would probably start that way, so to go the opposite way. And then you could probably, even if you wanted to, you can do a couple of little stitches along there. Yeah, so we'll just see how we go. But I quite like that it's in that, so I might go, whether I go that, I think I'm going to go a solid colour. A solid colour for the second one. We'll see how we go, or come back in. Yeah, you'll see on the next video. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Sorry that it was sort of like a bit of a two-parter. If I can put it together, I will, but if not, it's going to be like sort of A and B. Okay, thanks for watching. I'll catch you later. Bye.